Not wearing makeup for this video. Dropped something on my eyeball a few days ago, and I don't want any chemicals near my eye while it's healing. It's a beautiful day, and I'm a little chilly, but I'm so grateful that the sun came out because they said it was going to rain all day like it did yesterday. Yay! I don't even know what I want to speak about today, but I think my message is radical self-acceptance. Radical self-acceptance, no matter what. You know, studies say that, I may have said this in another video, but it bears repeating. Studies say that when we condemn ourselves, when we're hard on ourselves, it doesn't speed up our progress, it actually slows our progress. And in some cases, it completely eradicates our progress. And I remember this so clearly when I was 100 pounds overweight and I couldn't stop obsessing about food and compulsively eating and nightmarish years in the throes of addiction. And I remember that one day it just dawned on me. You know, I had been doing a lot of inner work. I was praying and asking God to help me be free. I think the most significant prayer was when I told God, I can't make a contribution if I'm in the throes of a disease. Please help to free me. And it occurred to me one day that I had been, even on the days when I picked up, if I picked up and was binging for a half hour or an hour, whatever it was, there were 23 hours in that day that I was working on not picking up. And I started to focus on that 23 and a half hours of abstinence rather than putting all the energy into self-flagellation. And it was the key thing that turned it around for me. So, you know, today when I hear that voice saying, oh yeah, well, you did that, but that wasn't enough. You should be doing so much more. You should be accomplishing so much more at this stage of your life, at this stage of your recovery. That's how the voice goes. Instead of giving myself a pat on the back for all that I did do, you know, I'm starting a portrait, I did all the preliminary work, you know, getting a blow-up picture so that I can copy it because the little girl is not a baby anymore, and she wanted a picture of when she was a baby, a portrait from when she was a baby. And, you know, and then, you know, doing the dishes, sweeping the floor. I feel like Cinderella, you know. But I was doing all these things, and, you know, and then the mind came in and said, yeah, but you didn't change the linens, you know. So that's how it goes. And the inner critic. And there's something that you know, first of all, I'm grateful for awareness, because if I didn't have the awareness, my iPad just fell down. If I didn't have the awareness, then I couldn't get in there and, you know, talk to myself in a more positive way, you know, interject. So, this is somewhat related, but not really related. I heard a story of a man that was suffering from back pain for years, decades, and everything that they tried, nothing helped him. And then one day, somebody suggested to him that he go to his neighbor and help her with carrying some bundles. He didn't know he could do it, if he could do it physically, but he did, and he could. And and he learned in that experience that the back pain diminished considerably in his perception because he wasn't so focused on it, wasn't so focused, on himself. And so that's a great lesson, for me, for anybody. If you can turn around and do something to help somebody else, well, I don't need to recap it. You got it. And I hope to always remember that, and I hope that this share is a contribution to you. And thank you so much for listening.